So, Doctor Who. I haven't talked about Doctor Who in a long time. So, I don't hear anyone talking about the show anymore. I haven't seen anyone talk about it on Twitter, Facebook, Instagram, even YouTube. If they do talk about it, it's like past, 10 theories Doctor Who communities come up with that turned out to be true, or 20 unanswered questions. But I don't really see anyone talking about the new Doctor Who crap. And apparently this dude cries a lot. Joy to the World posts lowest all-time ratings for a Doctor Who Christmas special as fans continue to reject LGBTQ cutie Gatwa, whatever the hell his name is. I don't care. I really don't care. Yeah, last year, with the 60th anniversary, and the 60th anniversary had everything possible to make it a good story. It had Neil Patrick Harris, it had David Tennant, Catherine Tate, but nope, just make way for the trans character, putting the Doctor in their place repeatedly, and identity politics, gender ideology, and all that other crap. Yay, because that's what we want in a Doctor Who Christmas special. Um, but now we have, and it's Stephen Moffat. I mean, come on. What happened to all these good writers? What happened? I mean, Doctor Who's always had political messaging, but now it's just unlike having fun stories. This crap's just in your face now. And it kind of started at the end of Peter Capaldi's era. You saw more of the ham-fisted political crap, whereas before, it had nuance. It was like a South Park episode where you really didn't know what they were talking about until like the end, um, because of the way they told the story. But now it's just in your face, and they care more about that crap than telling a fun story anymore. Probably one reason why I don't hear anyone talk about the show anymore, because it's just like Star Wars or Star Trek or Lord of the Rings. These people have just ruined it. Messing with the lore. So people are just tired of it. Doctor Who reached new ratings lows with Joy to the World as the Stephen How the Money Have Fallen. As the Stephen Moffat written special attained the lowest ratings for a Christmas special in Doctor Who history. The current iteration of Doctor Who has been mired with controversy ever since Russell T Davies took the helm of the trilogy of 60th anniversary specials. Despite bringing back David Tennant, which they knew it was bad, because it's like, oh, let's just bring back David Tennant and Catherine Tate, and that'll get people to watch. Those specials were filled with identity politics, signaling to call Tennant a male-presenting doctor. Yeah, the person Rose is a trans female. They are also biologically male, and they have the audacity to tell the Doctor that he's male presenting and that he doesn't understand a woman's struggles. It's like, you don't either. You have a penis. Not to mention, before he was this, he was Jodie Whittaker. So I think he does understand the struggles of a woman, because that's all they ever freaking talked about. Oh, it's so hard being a woman. No one understands how hard it is to be a woman in today's world. So, yeah, he understands what it's like to be a woman. But nope, can't help yourselves, can ya? The new transgender calling himself Rose, and even went as far as to cast Sir Isaac Newton, historical figure, as an Indian man. Rating on the 60th anniversary specials were already the lowest on record for Doctor Who specials, with viewerships at 5.8 million, 4.83 million, and the final special, The Giggle, only receiving 4.62 million. And again, Neil Patrick Harris. Come on. Neil freaking Patrick Harris as the celestial toy maker. That, but no, they couldn't help themselves. Mm. With a doctor in Kuti Gatwa. Again, I really don't care. The Christmas special that followed the church on Ruby Road saw a small uptick to 4.7 million for its ratings. But the audience quickly tuned out as each of the new season 1 episodes, as they branded this new Disney Plus iteration, received as they branded this new iteration, Plus iteration received many of the lowest ratings in Doctor Who history as well. And people didn't think it could get any worse after Jodie Whittaker. Now people are going to look back and be like, you know what? Maybe Jodie Whittaker wasn't that bad. Yeah, she was annoying and she was a terrible doctor. And, she had only like 2 personalities to switch from, was either David Tennant Doctor or Matt Smith Doctor. She always had the frowny face on. She had to pull her Sonic out for everything. But then people are going to look back on that and be like, you know what? Maybe it wasn't so bad. Maybe we were too hard on her. The lowest came with episode 7 of the 8-episode season, Legends of Ruby Sunday, with your guide, the Doctor. And here he is now. Oh, just threw in a Legends of the Hidden Temple reference. Oh. Posting a dismal 2.5 million for the overnight. The finale saw a small uptick, but the trend is clear. Audiences are not interested in the gay black doctor who constantly lectures them. Yeah. Like, they're supposed to be, like, entertaining. And while, yes, it takes place on Earth, it's still about a dude who flies through time and space in a freaking police box. So surely, don't call me Shirley. Surely you can keep the identity politics out of it and just give us a cool sci-fi show. I mean, again, it didn't really start getting ham-fisted until like Peter Capaldi. Then it's just in your face. It's like basically reaching through the screen and slapping the shit out of you with it. It's not subtle anymore. If you're going to have messaging, fine, but stop cramming it down our throats. Make a good story. Like, fuck. Now the new Christmas special, Joy to the World, is reported to have lowest, yet again with 4.11 million according to Doctor Who TV. The episode takes a character named Joy and gives a twist to the Bible story of the Star of Bethlehem. In a new Stephen Moffat episode, the Doctor goes to a place called the Time Hotel, which allows tourists to go to different points in human history for their stay. Briefcase contains the essence of a new star, which is being placed back in time, and the Doctor has to get it before it destroys Earth. Okay. The episode is filled with identity politics again, with the Doctor attacked in the middle of the episode for mansplaining, with a term used multiple times. Of course it is. Of course it is, because they can't help themselves. Multiple times. Another scene shows and asked if the Doctor has a boyfriend. It's revealed that the Orient Express traveler female is writing love letters to a female companion to further push. Again, I mean, I've said this before, it's not evil, so whoever's writing this needs to stop saying it's evil, because it's not. But people are just tired of having, again, it's ham-fisted now. It's not subtle, it's just in your face. It's in your freaking face. But it's not evil. So if you're a person who believes it's evil, go the fuck away. Just fucking go. Viewers have shown they're sick of the politics, so Russell T Davies has given interviews spinning it to pretend it's a good thing. Yeah, because people are just loving it. Just like McDonald's. Ba-da-ba-ba. They're loving it. Davies started as reporting by the Radio Times. And coming back in, I wanted to make it simpler and wanted to make it younger. Those two things are often not discussed. You read reactions to it, and people are missing that. It's simpler and younger, and is it working? The under 16s, the 16 to 34 audiences as well is massive. Are you sure about that, Russell? Are you sure? However, despite this bin, he did admit the truth. It's not doing that well in the ratings. You don't say. But it's doing phenomenally well with younger audience. So you're not getting the numbers you wanted, but oh hey, look, there's a few more young people watching. Great. It's still not doing the numbers you need. So who cares if it's got some 16-year-olds watching it? Though season 2 and a spin-off series are already filmed, this era of Doctor Who might come to an end before season 3. I hope so. As doubt has been cast as whether it will be renewed with, yeah, I think I've heard someone saying, or it's not someone, but about Disney Plus just dropping it because the ratings are so freaking bad. As fans continue to tune out, the likelihood of Doctor Who continuing with Russell T Davies and Ncuti Gatwa become more unlikely. I'm not surprised. These were people who were writing great episodes. Stephen Moffat, Russell T. I mean, come on. Blink, one of the greatest episodes of all freaking time. This is what we're coming to. If you haven't seen Blink, it doesn't even really have the Doctor in it, except for like at the very end, and the video that they keep showing throughout the episode has nothing to do with the Doctor. It's all focused on just a single person, or not a single person, but just a regular human, and the weeping angel. Oh my god, it's such a good episode. So if you want to get into Doctor Who, that one's a really good episode. Vincent, was it Vincent and the Doctor, where he meets Van Gogh? That one's a really good one. I think Gridlock is kind of really good, especially with the kittens. They're just out of nowhere. He's just hopping from car to car. And that episode, it had like an old gay couple, like an old lesbian couple. No one cared. No one cared. So pointing that out, it was like a gay, like an old, like they were old women that clearly they were gay, and no one cared because it wasn't freaking shoved in your face. Another good one, Rings of Akaten. Actually, I mean, most of the old, even even like the New Who stuff, New Who are really really good. And they'd probably be a lot easier to get into than say old Doctor Who, which seemed to be a little more slower paced and stuff like that. So I would say get into Doctor Who like New Who first, and then you'll see the other Doctors brought up, and you'll be like, oh, let me look up some of that stuff. And it'll be a lot easier to digest, rather than trying to start with the old stuff and then work to the new, because it's the pacing is different, dialogue's different, just the whole writing of it is more, just a lot more different. Um, but yeah, Blink would definitely be the one up there. Um, some of Peter Capaldi's would be good. Uh, See, and another thing, I love Missy. I don't think I've seen anyone who has a problem with Missy. The Master. The Master was a man for so long, and then they introduced Michelle Gomez as Missy, or Mistress. No one had a problem with her. No one. I love her. She's like one of the coolest characters ever created in Doctor Who. You want to know why? Because she was well written. She's a female, but we supposedly hate females, right? Absolutely amazing character. Not only because of how she was written, but Michelle Gomez and her ability to just steal the spotlight every time she's in whatever scene, regardless of what she's in. She did the same thing when she was in Chilling Adventures of Sabrina. She played Lilith. Same thing. Whenever she's on screen, she steals the scene. Completely amazing actress. I love Missy. Like, she's, again, one of the coolest freaking characters. And to see her arc going from this crazed, maniacal, what you would think of the Master, to kind of realizing that, hey, maybe the Doctor's been right. So instead of fighting him, why why are we fighting him? Why not join him? Of course, we know what happens then. Um, so, but she was such a great character. The reveal, the reveal of it, even though people already had clues about who she was, the reveal. But we hate women, right? Um, but the show's definitely not what it used to be. No one really wants to watch it anymore. Like I said, I really haven't even heard anyone really talk about it. You know, this is a show that's been around for 60 years, and yet no one's talking about it anymore. So, I mean, it's a shame, and I don't want to see Doctor Who go away completely. But if that's what it takes for someone to, look at what's going on and then finally decide to pick it up later down the line and make, make something the way it should be, with episodes and how it how it's, the whole reason it succeeded for 60 years, and to kind of bring that back, then, we have more than enough episodes and content to keep us satisfied. I don't think most people would really care if they had to keep going back and watching the old stuff just because it was well written. Um, what was the other one? The Girl in the Fireplace. Um, that one's a good one. God, that freaking ending though. God, that freaking ending. I'm like, oh my god. Oh my god. River Song, great character. Woman, another just really, really, like, she was in like one episode. Was it Silence in the Library? But yet she became a reoccurring character. Just because of how much people loved her. Um, so spoilers, but yeah, I'm not surprised it's doing bad now, and it's a shame. 60 years of Doctor Who, just all because they'd rather just ham fist the political crap instead of just making fun episodes. So it's a shame. Anyway, if you guys saw it, let me know what you thought of it. If you enjoyed it, great. Doesn't save the ratings, doesn't increase the views. So if you enjoyed it, great. But don't sit here and try to say, oh well, I liked it, I don't know what you're talking about, it was great. Numbers don't lie. So I'm glad you enjoyed it. But you watching it, clearly it's not helping it. So, but anyway, let me know what you thought of it if you watched it. But that's going to do for me. You guys know the drill. I'll see you guys later. Bye, guys.